Wagwan world, it's your boy Frost and we back in the building. Nushan, however you know me. I'm just glad to see you forward back on the channel. If it's your first time viewer, yo, I'm glad you decided to click on the link and join us for the shenanigans. And we're gonna get off today in Shenseea's brand new album, Never Gets Late. And we're gonna go through a couple of the track listings and we're gonna see how I feel about it, because you know, we are Team Shengang over here. Nothing wrong with that, but we're also a fan of good music, and we're gonna support good music where good music is to be found. You understand? So we're gonna get off into the track listing and see what we feel about some of that listing. It looks like it's about 14 songs listed on the track listing, and yeah, so why wait? Let's get to it. Sit, ready up. Alright, so we're gonna get off to the first song. I got my notes with me, guys. You have to do things proper, you see me? Because everything kind of stored up in the creative, you know? Don't let the other YouTubers trick ya. They be taking mad takes, so just have my notes for me. So the first song is also the intro, Facelift. Yo, it's really bass heavy. If you got a system in the car, it's bass heavy, definitely. Sounds like some Miami bass type levels with it. But it's a nice song, produced by London on the track, Remy Williams, Arsenio Archer, and FNZ. I don't know the latter. I've heard of London on the track, which seems to be all over the album, but we'll get to that later. Yeah, I think it's cool. It's a definitely nice song. She starts off with her son helping her out, you know, he's giving her inspiration, some encouragement, you know, and I thought that was cool. He's also gonna get some royalties if the album does well, you know, so he's like, gotta get publishing for using his voice, so that was pretty smart of her too, you know, generational wealth we're trying to build and encourage, so that's definitely cool. It kind of has a little bit of a Kanye vibe, inspirational vibe, when I say old school backpack Kanye, when he used to use sped up soul vocals. That's one of my favorite part of the intro. I wish it was a little bit longer. I think she could have gave us a little bit more, and I thought, to me, I would have been satisfied, but it's definitely pretty cool. The bass, oh man, it is heavy again. So, and she's flexing her range on her vocals. We got just trying to set the tone for the album, let you know exactly, hey, this ain't like the first one. This is my sophomore album. I have to show some form of growth, and I ain't mad at her for it, so can't go wrong. But it's alright, setting the tone. Let's go with it. Next song off the album is Hit and Run, lead single off of the album with dancehall artist Massacre, and that was cool. You see the video? You should have seen the video. I have the video probably running in the B-roll right now as I'm speaking, and yeah, that song, yeah, it's out player. Just left Memorial Weekend and it was in the parties. It's playing, it's been well received. It's well over 2 million views. I think it was at 3 or 3.5, I checked last, but I know it's well over 2 million views. It's been pretty well received. Gives it back more of a dancehall, traditional sound, but still giving it enough range where the international market, where she wants to tap into, can appreciate the sound. But it's more patois and a little bit more raw in her delivery when she dropped into her verse, so can appreciate that the lead single was more directed. Don't think she hasn't been hearing the comments and reading the comments and all the backlash thinking that she switched or whatever. She's trying to find her footing, and hey, she kind of delivered with this one, I think, because it's grooving and dancehall seems to love it, you know. I like it too. Massacre definitely delivers on the hit, the back and forth play. His verse delivers. I think it was a little short. Could have came back and got another verse, but it's all good. You know, attention span's a little short nowadays. Pardon if you see a little water dripping. These studio lights are hot. Almost as hot as this album, because so far it's leading to the right order, you know, because track order is important, because you don't want to start off here and then it dies off, or you start off at the high point and then it drops flat on its face. So far, second track, Hit and Run, produced by the genius Stephen McGregor. That's Freddie McGregor's son, for all those who didn't know that out there. You know, you have to enlighten them to it at the same time. And that's Hit and Run featuring Massacre. So the third song on the Shenseea Never Gets Late new album is Tap Out, and that's produced by Chimney Records and what is their name? Banks and Ranks. And now that I see it, I've been hearing their name in they like to use their signature name, Banks and Ranks, in the track too, here and there, and I've heard them on a couple other tracks. not too bad, but it's okay. It has a dancehall vibe. It's a high tempo or higher up tempo, so it's definitely can play, kind of wind up and put some dance moves. The TikTok, I think this was for the dancehall TikTok one, that they can get a choreographer some moves, see how that works. So that can play. I like it. I think it's okay. You know, Chimney Records normally puts out good music. They do work with Cartel, Popcorn, and, you know, work with a whole bunch of other dancehall acts. So far she's been trying to keep it, not even keep it. So far, dancehall reggae influence is showing. It's a lot of patois, it's more patois than twang. They were kind of getting on her with the slang she was using. I don't have nothing against some of the foreign slang, but it gotta feel organic certain times, you know what I mean? And it felt forced. So they was like, yo, she was using certain statements that was like a foreign thing, and they were like, yo, too much of that, need some more Jamaican authenticity. So anyway, that's Tap Out, and she's like basically a sexy song. You know how dancehall raunchy and raw, so she's here, she not gonna tap out, she's here for the 12 round. So yeah, we all for it too, you know, stewing up, roots up, whatever you have to do. So the next track, Never Never. That one produced by the genius Stephen McGregor, once again, if you're keeping notes. And the Aya, his name is Aya. I don't know if, I'm sorry if I'm saying his name. I think he's a Persian, Swedish producer. And Super Dupes, hey yo, Black Chinese. So, you know, Super Dupes and Black Chinese crew. Anyway, I think it was a surprise that he produced this song, Never Never. This one has a reggae vibe, band vibe. It has a California reggae vibe to it. It doesn't seem like it's synthesized dancehall type of track or reggae song, you want to call it. This one seems like more a band can support her. She's to perform this live, has a Cali beach vibe. If you know, like bands like Revolution and them type of people, you know, that's that kind of groove that she took it right now. But I don't know if I would have put that right after Never Never. After Tap Out, I'd have put Never Never somewhere else if you're gonna go with that sounding. Right after coming out of Tap Out, it just shifts the sound a little bit, the direction of the sound, the vibe, in my personal opinion. But the song itself is really good. She shows, it's like almost like a reggae ballad. She shows her some more vocal range. I'm telling you, Shenseea been working. They spending money on her. Don't think this mad producers, I don't even know how the money gonna break down, because there's so many different producers. I don't know if there was any songwriters here and there throughout the album. You can probably hear Shenseea pen, and then other parts, I question if there was some collaboration going on. But as far as the credits go, they just listed the producers. So I couldn't tell you if she had any writing help with certain songs as I go down the track listing. But again, Never Never was pretty cool. You had Super Dupes, Genius, Aya, I think, Iya. Sorry, brother, if I mispronounce your name. But giving you credit because the song sounds good, it's well produced, and I like it. I'm gonna move it along, not to spend too much on this. This is looks like the second video that dropped, Die For You. That's produced by Roshan.
Hey, Roshan! Baby, drop your pin right now. Me, I come make a link right now.
And I like this song. It's well seductive. It's one of them slow freaking songs, you know? Like, you know, Mavado come round. It's like one of them type of vibes, you know, when it gets so sexy and seductive, slow wine, and you know, sit back and just pray, and you're just like, yeah, and then you, anyway. So I like that one. That one is really, really, really nice. I think she's trying to capture right back the Good Comfort, you know? She's trying to get back, because that's still one of her biggest hits, Good Comfort. That's probably one of her sexiest songs. I think that's more along the line of what that vibe was trying to capture, or she was just in that pocket. When she was in that pocket, it's kind of easy. I think as she came out of Tap Out, she jumped right into recording Die For You, but that's just my opinion. I'm just speculating. So far, the album really hasn't fell on its face. Nothing kind of corny where else really like, there's no real genuine skips so far. We're already at track 5. Everything so far is like you can let it play and listen to see how you like it, and it can play. There's nothing where it's gonna force you to be like, man, this song still I play? Skip? No. So far, ain't no skips. If you want to play the song over now, that's something different. Boy, they like that hot man, unproduced. Track 6, Keep a Place. So I like this song because the song sounds good. This one was produced again, Super Mario and Like Minds. Super Mario, for y'all rap fans, that's not Super Mario from D Block and the Locks. No, it's a totally different Super Mario. This one worked with the likes of Drake, Uzi, Lil Uzi, Young Thug, so he's probably a younger generation producer by the same name, Super Mario and Like Minds. Keep a Place has a SZA vibe, and I'm a big SZA fan. I love that girl. I love that girl. That music, I should say. And this one is a slow jam. This can play at night when you just chilling. You know what I'm saying? After the date, you about to drop your date off. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to get that good night kiss or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Man, no, you trying to go to sleep. You trying to get that mood, go to work. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But however you relax with slow jams. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, it has a SZA vibe. I don't even know if she's been told that or if she listens to SZA and was just subconsciously snuck. But the style is cool because she's definitely flexing her muscle. If she, like I said, if she pushed her pen, she's trying to push it in a way where it's versatile and show some versatility. And this one, I definitely liked it. The pattern, the cadence that she uses, like I said, it's similar to that, but she's not biting her style. She put her own flavor on it. She carries notes. But again, initially, the track itself sets that vibe. I didn't see if Like Minds worked with SZA before, but yeah, the other producer, Like Minds, Super Mario, he works with rappers, and those rappers only sing slow jams, but it's okay, it's all good. So we're moving up. Sorry, I'm just keeping on my notes. I have little cliff notes here, or tiff notes. I deal with cliff. I want that tiff. Number 7 is Dollar. And Dollar's cool, Dollar's cool. It started off with an Afrobeat vibe, and we know it is controversial to say that because we know dancehall, Afro vibe, basically are the same thing. But if you really listen to how they've been trying to like veer off a little bit, as hard as it is to kind of separate from dancehall when that's your root, the real baseline of your sound. But still, if you listen to a lot of Wizkid and those kind of people, you can get what I'm saying when the Afrobeats have starting to get a distinctive sound. And with this song, definitely picks it up. This has been produced by song is Dollar is produced by London on the track, Philip Cornish, Nick Bain, and Golden, and Dunwell. Hey, Dunwell. I wonder if I see him Dunwell will work with Popcorn still. Well, yeah, of course it is. Anyway, so there's a couple producers on that track. Dollar starts off, I don't know if it was Dunwell does the beats or try to bring back in the Afro sound, try to use his drums, I don't know. London on the track, Philip Cornish, Nick Bain, Golden, Dunwell. About four producers on one song. We'd like to know if they can give us some information on like what was your contribution. Oh, this one did the strings, this one did the bass line, this one did the arrangement. But they just say producers because the fans are not the average fans anymore. We kind of like to know more details of the construction of certain songs. Alright, so yeah, Dollar is that's a bragging song about money, get it popping, you know what I'm saying? It's all about money. She ain't working. If you ain't got no bread, she ain't here. She ain't hearing you. She deaf to it. I don't know, but that's what the song is about. It's a party song. It's just just popping her shit. Nothing wrong with that. It's a Dollar, nothing too deep, but it's a higher pace. Faster pace song, which so you can get a groove to it. You know what I mean? The next song, which is called Loyalty. Now, I like this song. This one was produced by Romesh. I noticed when the song that so far is becoming a pattern. The songs that have the traditional producers on there, like The Genius, Chimney, Roshan. This is produced by Romesh. It have more of the reggae. So she made sure to at least, it was like a conscious attempt to keep the dancehall reggae producers sound close by. Maybe her voice now, it's her second album, it's a little bit louder than what she could have used for the first album. I typically liked Alpha. I thought Alpha was a good album. It was a great album. I thought it was slept on. Some of the videos could have been pushed more. I don't know. But again, Loyalty. It's a song about how loyal she is to her man, and you know, just solidifying that once she considers you hers, that she doesn't see anybody else, she doesn't cheat, and she's willing to defend you to the end. So that's what Loyalty is about. Nice song again. It's a nice slow vibe, slow song. I think it's cool. I think it's good. Nice reggae, traditional reggae song. Drum and bass. Ramesh did pretty good with this. It wasn't a complicated song. See, sometimes the production doesn't need to be complicated. 4 out, 5 man, 3 man. Hey, you get that song you like and you fit. And plus they have chemistry. Ramesh and Shenseea have chemistry. So I know it was an easy recording session. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of laughter and all types of stuff. So that was probably like 2 takes, if 3 takes, if that the most, you know? So, moving up the line from Loyalty, we got one of my favorite tracks. I ain't gonna hold you. I love the video. Shout out to the I was trying to get the director name. I know Jay Will, another director that I worked with. Shout you out too. I know he had some contributions to it too. But I like it. Flavor featuring Coi Leray, the rapper Coi Leray. This song was produced by Jeff Gittleman. I like the video. This one has a backyard, East Coast barbecue summer vibe. Anyway, so Flavor featuring Coi Leray. It's a good song, nice collab. The video itself, the visuals behind it was beautiful. It was taken during Carnival Jamaica 2024. That was definitely a time. I wish I was there. I missed it. 2025, look out for me because I'm going to be in the police. And like I said, the vibe is good. I think she liked the flavor again. She's playing with different styles and techniques and cadences.
The boys them all want me. Them girl I get salty. When my talking spicy. It make you want bite me. You just want the flavor.
And it's good. I think the song is really good. Not to just say, oh, it's just good. No, the song is a playful song. You're gonna want to play this again. I didn't hear it over Memorial Weekend. I went to a couple, like 2 parties. I didn't hear it where I was at. Only spent about 2.5 hours at each party. But again, the other Shenseea played with Massacre, so that got its props. I'm not gonna say her new joints ain't playing, but Flavor is still bubbling up. The video already is climbing up the charts. I like it. I think this one is gonna be the summer jam. Give it till about July 4th. Let's see, we'll reconvene here. Don't know if you have the album already. Tell me so far if you agree with anything that I'm saying, disagree. Have you have a favorite track already? Are you bumping the album? Are you gonna give her a chance, or you're not feeling her? Let me know. Let me know why too. You know what I'm saying? We can discuss. We're moving on the line because we get ready to close out the album because we are on track 10. This song is called Na 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 Na, and this was produced by Tricky Stewart and Believe. First I'm hearing those 2 gentlemen, and she actually used this song as the album teaser trailer. You know, you see her on the dragon. This song is another lyrical song. Shenseea she steps into her lyrical bag, and basically in my interpretation, the thing said it's answering the haters. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna do what she want to do. She's gonna create the way she want to create, and she's not gonna let the haters deter her or determine which direction she's gonna take. So she's gonna basically plant her foot the way she wants to, and then when she's successful, as she is being successful, she's gonna taunt. Na 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 na. At some point, if you go to the stadium, you go to free ball games, and then you have this thing where they're like, when the other team is losing, they be like, na 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 na, wave goodbye. I find myself getting caught up in that, but that's neither here nor there. But that song there, it's okay, it's alright. I wouldn't like go back to it like that, but if I was like letting the album play on a road trip, I wouldn't like rush to skip it. It can go on, it can go on. The next song, that's number 11. It's called Red Flag, featuring Anita. Now this song is another cultural boundary song that I would call it, because it's taps into the Cubana sound from Cuban Spanish. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I don't know if I'm right, if that's the correct region the sound stems from, but to me, that's what I get. It sounds Spanish, little Cuban flavor. This one is produced by London on the Track, King Wizard, Andy Clay, and Coogee Beats. Okay, but it has Spanish influence. It's bass heavy. It definitely knocks in the car. You know, I had to turn it down a little bit, but that gives you that vibe. Makes you wanna yeah. You know. Anyway, but yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I don't know who Anita is, but her verse was short and spicy. I know she was killing it because I don't know Spanish, but can't speak the trilingual. You know, but her verse was really. She ride the rhythm, you know, Jamaicans, you know what I mean? When we say she ride the rhythm, you can't tell her, and even in another language. So that's why I felt she was killing it even without the translation. So this one can play. The trumpet at the end, they gave the trumpet, the solo at the end. The production was really good. It's almost like it was overproduced, but I like it. I think it was good. It gives the song, gives the album that level of quality that you can tell that they're really spending some money on it. We got 4 different producers on this one track once again. And I like that she stepped out and gave it another sound. I like that. I think more dancehall artists should do it. Reggae artists, you know, expand your palate, you know. You can't just eat curry and jerk the same just every day. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to try a little lasagna and them something there. But it's cool. It's cool. She did her good. I love that her vocals are getting stronger. She's showing you that she can play with different cadences again, and it's not easy when you do it because when you're used to singing a certain style, you're used to breathing a certain way, and that's when you'll be like, you think you're just a one-trick pony, you know. So it's good that she's showing that the work that she's putting in is paying off, where she can step out the way and doesn't sound like she's being, you know, left behind the track. I think it's good. She stands out. So give that one a listen. Again, that one is called Red Flag. Definitely check that one out. Let me know what you think in the comments. Okay. All right. The 12th track on the album is called Stars. This one was produced by a producer named Stargate. Just one producer, wow. Anyway, this is more of a ballad style song. It's inspirational in my eye. She's taking a more perspective in my view. It has that vibe of, I'm sorry, I'm looking down too much. All right, let's take this over again. You need to. Okay, so the 12th song on the album is called Stars. This one is produced by Stargate, and it's more of an inspirational ballad. I guess it's how I interpret it is basically saying, you know, she's saying don't shoot for the stars because what you can be aspiring for can be right in front of your face, you know, right here on Earth, you know. So in a way, I guess she's saying like sometimes we think this is the goal we need to achieve when we're already winning at this level. And I think it's about perspective. You know, I don't think it means to not chase your dreams. Everyone always uses the stars as your dream, reaching for further than what your hand can reach. And that's how you should always aspire to walk through life, you know. But again, some people tend to misplace or don't see the forest for the trees, you know. So it's trying to help set your goals in line, thinking, you know, like what you have right here on Earth is just as good enough, or not good enough, but that's the prize right here. And that's her way of inspiring, I guess. So, and it's good, you know. Ballads get to show you vocal range. She usually know all this up in there, you know. So I do that. So been around her, not good. Next song closing out is Heaven on Earth. And that song is produced again by London on the Track, Cubate, Remy Williams, and Harry Chaplin. Those are the producers for Heaven on Earth. And I like this song too. This one Has some funky guitars. I love instruments too. I like when they like to use instruments and everything's not 100% synthesized or MPC, use 808s, whatever. But yeah, I like this. Funky guitars. If you're a Michael Jackson fan, let me know in the comments. I hear Dirty Diana. I get a Dirty Diana vibe off of this song, off of the production. It definitely gives me that, or even Liberian Girl essence in that type of pocket, but definitely Dirty Diana with that guitar. I don't know if it's the same exact string that they use for that, but yeah, this one, I think she pushed herself to use a different style. I like the cadence that she used, the different breakup of patterns. I think she used like about a 6 bar each line. So I think it's this one was over produced, and I can see why they have 3 different producers on it. But I would love to know who contributed specifically to what, because the guitar, yeah, that is funky. Definitely stands out on the song. Shenseea does her thing. Heaven on Earth is cool. Definitely works. I like that song. I listen to that one. That one sounds like coming off of work at night. You got your sunroof open and you just have a nice cruise driving back to your house or wherever you're going or whatever. It's a vibe. I like it. And closing out the album is Work Me Out. Pause. Song name Work Me Out featuring Wizkid. And this one again was produced by, you guess. I guess. You're right. London on the track. And Believe. Two of them produced this track. Work Me Out featuring Wizkid. It's a nice song. Typical Afrobeat song. Nothing to it. This is standout outside of the being a selector at the same time. This can easily blend out with every other Afrobeat song. It's okay. It's a nice song. She does her verse and give off her sexiness and sensualness. I like it. Can play. Nothing to write home about. But I wouldn't have closed this album out with that song. That's what I'm saying. The track listing, the track order is definitely important, especially maybe because I'm a DJ. So when we make mixtapes, how we start off the CD to the middle to what we're gonna use in the end, we already planned that out. You know what I'm saying? So it's important to know about the track order, so you can say, hey, this was a good listen straight through. And in its entirety, I'm gonna give it a 4-star. It's definitely a good album. It's a good listen. I don't think the album doesn't fall flat at all. You know, she definitely makes sure. I think it's a conscious effort. See me on drip, cause I like that. It's a conscious effort to make sure she had more dancehall inspiration in this album. It's still an international album because of course there's a whole bunch of international producers on here, so she's making sure that she can still have her broad reach. And the way she speaks, she enunciates, so some people don't realize that, yo, that's what you gotta do sometimes. My pops used to tell me the same thing, enunciate, so people can hear you clearly. But she does that. She speaks well, so when she sings, those notes is coming through clean. I think her hard work is paying off. Again, the vocal strength, the vocal ranges, the notes that she's hitting, I can tell that it's definitely improving. She still has another level to go. I think she's still searching for her particular sound. I am kind of leaning when it's, for me personally, I think when she leads with the reggae DJs, the dancehall DJs that from back home, she has it it's easier to work with. But these international productions may be a little bit too big a sound for her, too fast, you know. But hey, I'm gonna do a comparison to Sean Paul's production track list on his last 2 joints, and I want to see how they work or create with him as to with Shenseea. But it's a good album. I wouldn't deter you to not listen. Go out and go stream it, support it. It's available on CDs. You got signed poster as well, so you can get it on all your DSPs if you didn't know. So digital streaming platform. If you don't know what the DSP is, Tidal, Apple Music, Spotify, all of those places, you know, YouTube, Amazon Music. So support. I want to look for the next joint we want to hear. Come on, man. Somebody tell somebody who else is coming out. We need somebody else to review. I like this. Never Gets Late. Shenseea's sophomore album. Like I said, I give it a 4 stars out of 5. I will be listening to a couple songs. I like watching the Coil Ray video. I think that song is nice. The words Flavor. I like Flavor. That one is definitely cool. I like Keep a Place. You know, I like that one. That's the scissor sounding one, as well as Red Flag. Red Flag is nice as well. That's the Spanish sounding one, the one from Cubana. Make you shake your hips, man. Go in there and start, you know. But we closing out this video. This review not gonna make it too long because you gotta go stream her album, and you know, hopefully we can get her on the channel. You know what I'm saying? What's up? If her people are watching, reach out to your boy. But anyway, we'll close that one out now, and we're gonna get up with you later. If you enjoyed the video, watch our next one for me, no man. Come on, feed the algorithm. Like up that one, yeah. Like up the next one, and I'm gonna get up out of here. See y'all again. Peace. Subscribe if you haven't.
One destiny.